Hey guys, Book59 here, coming to you with another action figure review. This time we're looking at the Terminator Genisys T-800 Guardian figure by NECA Toys. As you can see, this is the older version of the T-800 after he waits for Sarah and Kyle to go back into the future. So he waits there in the present as he ages, which this results. So you can see right here it says ages 17 and up, so I am eligible to play with this bad boy. You can see the figure right there with the alternate hand in there. Picture of the T-800 on the sides. Over here in the back, you get a little description, so you can pause and read that if you'd like. And cool little poses for your Terminator figure if you'd like, and the other figures that are in this wave, which I already reviewed. So yeah, let's pop open this Pops and see how cool he is. Alright guys, so here we have the newer, older version of the T-800 out of the packaging. You can see it looks rather nice. This is the first form without the alternate head and the alternate arm. I will be showing you both alterations. It's kind of hard to take them out of the take the arm socket off, so you're gonna have to use a little bit of heat from a hair dryer. But let's take a look at this figure, shall we? The gun doesn't really hold that well in this hand. First off, I know this trigger finger is supposed to go in here. Focus on that. But it doesn't really seem to hold that well, and he looks like the gun is pointing more downward than upward. So I don't know. It's a pretty tricky gun to get him into his hands. But let's take a look at the detail. There's the figure. You can see Arnie's aged head sculpts. Looks rather nice. You can see the gray in the eyebrows and the gray in the hairs. Really nice. The gray goes all around. Very, very cool. And the texture on the leather jacket looks really nice as well. Don't forget he changed his jacket color from the original figure. And he has some battle damage on his chest right here, which if we open up you can see the battle damage right there on his chest. Looks rather nice. As for the articulation, this guy has nice articulation. A little stiff here in the elbow joints, so you have to be careful with that. You have to play around with them a little bit because you don't want these figures to break on you, as most NECA figures have in the past. So, standard articulation, head rotates around 360. Arms can go forward and back, in and out. One joint here in the elbow, which again I told you is rather stiff. You can see the legs can go forward and back, go in and out. Well, more so this one, knee joint right there, and he's got some ankle pivot right there. And the hand also can rotate around 360, and I think it has an upward motion on both sets of hands. This part moves around here too. So yeah, let's bring out the other version of him now, if my hair dryer will cooperate with me, and see how cool it looks battle damaged. Alright, cool. So it wasn't even that hard to take out of his arm socket after all. So pretty much just comes with a battle damage arm, and just place it into this arm socket right here. You can see the battle damage looks nice and bloody. Very cool. You can see that little piece of metal arm sticking out right there. And the head sculpt looks really nice as well. Let's take a look at that head sculpt. Really nice. Look at that battle damage on Arnie's face. The eye is extra red for the retinal on the endoskeleton part. Really, really cool. I mean, there's no more battle damage on the head other than just that side of the face. But really, really cool. And you can see a little piece of gray right there into the brown eyebrow. But not bad looking at all. It's very neat, as you can see. And I just love this little piece. This little piece is not so hard to take out. You can kind of just take that out whenever you want. But placing in the other arm joints is going to be a bit difficult of a task to do. But overall, I like this version a lot, just because he's so much more battle damage looking, and he's lost an arm. But for purposes of this review, and for my own selfish purposes, I did buy two figures, so that way I could have both the undamaged version of old Arnie and the damaged version of old Arnie, because you know I love Terminator figures. I mean, come on, look at my channel. And if you want, here's another shot right here of the old young Arnie from the rest of this wave. So you can see right there, looks really cool. The jacket, the only thing is that changed was the jacket, pretty much, and the battle damage chest and the heads. They give it a whole new head sculpt for this figure. So yeah, very cool. I really recommend you guys pick up this Battle Damage T-800 Guardian figure if you are a big Terminator fan, like I am, of course. And if you are a big fan, I would recommend picking two of them, just so you can have one displayed like this and the other one displayed like this. Unless, you don't really care, you just kind of like to switch them around. And cool, just buy one, but definitely, looks nice having two different versions of Arnie. And props to NECA for making both figures, and really nicely done, might I add. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this review, guys. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more videos coming soon. Wow, I can't really articulate today. And don't forget to watch more. So see you next time, guys.